Hey guys, welcome back to the Subtl YouTube channel. Today I am trying to recreate Sabrina Carpenter's signature look. She is a up-and-coming pop star. She's super cute, has super great music, and I just love her signature makeup look when I was sort of looking for some celebrity inspo. It's definitely outside of my usual comfort zone. She tends to do kind of like winged liner, this super bright pinky rosy cheek, usually paired with like a shimmery type of eyeshadow. So I thought that would be a super fun look to try and recreate. So let's go. Okay, so she has, again, a super like youthful glowy look. For the base, I'm gonna do NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in Deauville. Lately, for a more sheer look, I've actually been mixing this with the Supergoop Glow Screen. It just helps me kind of spread out the foundation more, and I just love how that is turning out. I always do this with a damp beauty blender. For me, I have like natural freckles on my nose, so I actually never put foundation over my nose. I just like the natural freckles. I find that it makes my skin look more natural to not cover every square inch of my face, but to each their own. So that looks pretty good. Next, I'm gonna go in with my concealer in shade 3N. Go in there and just cover any dark circles. I'm actually gonna apply this as an eyeshadow base because I got a comment on the Subtl YouTube about the eyeshadow being sheer or something, which is funny because Subtl's eyeshadow is anything but sheer. It's actually really pigmented, but because of my super obvious veins in my eyes, I think it looked kind of sheer. So anyway, for today's look, I'm gonna cover things up a little. For her eyeshadow, like I said, it's different depending on what video you look at, but it's usually kind of lighter, like pinky or gold shimmery base. I think I'm gonna actually use a darker concealer instead of bronzer and see how this goes. I'm gonna use 17W because she really doesn't do harsh contouring. She really leans into the more, again, like youthful look, which I love. I'm gonna use the cream so that it's just a little bit more easily blendable. And I'm gonna use this stippling brush from the 4-piece brush set, which is my fave. We're gonna see how this goes. I don't know if I've actually used this color before. I'm just gonna start here. Definitely get some more pigment on there. With the concealer, first I need to warm it up a little. With the dot, blend from there. Kind of apply this everywhere. Again, she doesn't do the super harsh, contour. It's really an all over warmth and glow. That's what we're going for. I'm just gonna do a little bit, whoops, on the nose. Okay, that was a little messy. If I'm doing bronzer on the nose, to just kind of blend it out with my finger. I'm gonna use the beauty blender to just marry it together. So now that I'm looking at her blush and looking at other photos too, I think I'm actually gonna try to use Hibiscus Highway Lip and Cheek. I'm gonna mix it with Espresso Martini, which is the more bronzy, dark cream highlighter. I'm gonna use the stippling brush and just start. She's very liberal with the blush. I feel like she does more rounded and she brings it up over the nose. Like I said, I'm gonna add some of this espresso highlighter. We're gonna see how this looks, and that'll make it a little bit more bronzy. Ooh, I actually really think that works well. Oh right, forgot to do my eyebrows. She definitely does like a bushier brow. I don't really have, but I can pretend. For her eyeshadow, she has a super shimmery look. I'm just gonna use this color in the Cruise eyeshadow duo, kind of like on the sides, and then do a shimmer in the middle. And life hack, if you don't have an eyeshadow base like I don't today, you can just do the concealer like I did, and then to prevent it from creasing, put a little shine control powder on top. I'm gonna go ahead and use this lighter shade in Cruise here and here, and just kind of leaving the middle so that we can apply a shimmer. Oh, this color is just, I swear, it's like It looks so good. It blends so seamlessly. Just does all the work for you, which is so nice. And then for the shimmer, I'm going to use the shimmery color in Jelly because that's my fave. And when you want a glitter or a shimmer to look super shimmery, the trick is use water on your eyeshadow brush and then apply. Eyeshadow brush a little wet and then dip into here. It just like picks it up so well. I'll still tap it. Oh my gosh, do you see how shimmery and pretty? So mostly just applying that in the center. And then I'm gonna make sure to add some of the eyeshadow underneath the eye. I've been learning the importance of putting eyeshadow underneath as well as on top, and it really just makes everything look so much more cohesive. Sometimes the under eye, like when the concealer is just super bright and there's absolutely nothing on and then everything is caked on top, it's just not complete. Okay, and then the thing with Sabrina is she always does the cat eye with an eyeliner. So I'm gonna go for a little bit of a softer look and use the dark brown in Dune for an eyeliner. And again, I use a super thin brush like this. This is from the older 4-piece brush set, and I will wet it and it just applies super smooth. Okay, so once it's wet, you just apply it here, get a lot of pigment on, and I'm just gonna drag out from the eye like so. I used to do a harsh liquid eyeliner all the time, and I've realized that this soft eyeliner with an eyeshadow just works so much better and is so much more forgiving. And then you just finish it off by making sure you get the corner. If I didn't have false lashes, I would do the whole waterline, and then I'll do just like a little bit underneath as well. For the lips, I feel like the two colors is kind of a bronzy color, so that would be like the Auburn Adventure Lip and Cheek. I'm gonna combine that with Hibiscus Highway. I think for the liner itself, I'm gonna use Auburn Adventure, and again, I just use this handy little brush after wiping it off. Gonna use my fingers in Hibiscus Highway. Oh my gosh, I feel like that's a super pretty color combo. Wow, who would have thought that these two would look so good together? Like, I love. And then I'm gonna go over it once again with the liner. That looks pretty good. I think we need a little bit more cheek color, so I think I am gonna add this Auburn Adventure. Okay, so there's Auburn Adventure, and then Hibiscus Highway. And adding a little bit to the nose. She finishes off with a super shiny gloss, so I'm gonna use this Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. Do I look like Sabrina Carpenter? Not quite, but I do love how this makeup look turned out. It is like very cohesive and pretty without being too crazy any which way. So I love it. I'd say grab Auburn Adventure. Like, I've been kind of experimenting with this. This mixed with Hibiscus Highway is a definite favorite. I'm gonna be incorporating this into my routine a lot more. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment down below. Let me know which celebrity look I should recreate next. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.